Hey everybody, welcome back to Wingnut Spa. Johnny Wingnut and the Ant-Man.
It's up into webs.
Coming to you with a vertical.
Vertical.
We got some port brewing, older viscosity. There's quite a few years in between the two. This one's 2013, and this one is 2010. They were both found at KJ Barron's on West Boylston Street.
Nice.
Two decent finds. These are aged in oak barrels. It says oak barrels, but I think they're bourbon barrels.
Yeah. Careful, this doesn't even, this is a little black and white label.
Yeah, I think they could afford the color printer 3 years down the road. They're affiliated with the Lost Abbey. As you can tell, I took the cage off, but the cork says Lost Abbey right on the cork.
And actually, if you look at the bottles, they look kind of like...
Yeah,
some
like
of
the little Lost Abbey bottles.
They're not affiliated with the Port Pizza, whatever the hell that means.
Right. So,
right.
Without further ado, we're going to pour both of these out, and then we'll come back and we'll give our assessment on appearance, aroma, and most importantly,
taste?
Yeah. I was like,
I thought you were...
what else do we do?
Yeah, I thought you were going to finish that off, sorry.
Alright, well...
I was mesmerized by your porn stash. Holy shit. That was violent.
I could have shut your eye out.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Alright, so we've poured them out. The 13 shot off, like the cork.
It could have hurt somebody.
Could have shot your eye out.
You gotta poke somebody's eye out.
Alright, let's get in here. Let's smell both the 10 and the 13. Ready?
Alright. Weird.
Like a worldwide stout that's been aged.
Yeah, with chocolate.
With chocolate.
With chocolate.
Yeah. It has... No, you know what it smells like? It smells like an aged combination between Worldwide Stout and Bourbon County Stout.
Okay.
It has that Bourbon County Stout aroma. 13. Maybe less.
A lot less. Are you catching it in your pedophile stash?
Yes. It's it stays there. It's actually filtering it out.
Oh, it's filtering. See?
Yeah, it's filtering the smell. I think it's a little bit boozier. There's a little bit more alcohol on the nose. So, what would you like to try first? Fresher?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try the fresher one.
Tread like 13.
You know what gets me? For something called older viscosity, it's like not your dad's motor oil, something like that.
Very thin.
It says, not your dad's 30 weight. And then other reviews I've seen online, they talk about how it's very thick. It's actually
I think they're
thin.
confused.
Yeah, it's not a thick. Bourbon County is thicker than this.
Yes.
Any day. It's aged, but it's a portion of each batch is aged for at least 6 months in used bourbon barrels each year.
Definitely get the booze through it.
You're getting booze, and I'm also getting some coffee.
Yes. I get a roastiness on there.
Very boozy. Not, like the finish is very alcoholic.
Yes. Like just booze. It's just...
Yeah.
It's not, there's like no sweetness to it of like a stout or anything. It's just, like, what is this? Like, what was...
What do you mean? 12%?
It's 12%.
Yeah, they're both 12.
I don't know.
But yeah, I'm not liking the finish. I'm liking everything before the finish. You get a little bit of coffee.
Yeah. I mean, Port Brewing
Roasty.
has had some good stuff. We've tried some of their other stuff. They've been really good.
Mondo IPA.
Yeah, the Mongo. The
Mongo, yeah.
Is it like a long board meeting or something?
Yeah.
Those were great.
Yep.
Very good.
And this is supposed to be their
Yeah, this is like their higher end stuff. These bottles aren't cheap.
$17 a bottle.
Yeah, and I don't feel as though this is worth 17.
It's not. For a couple dollars more, you get a 4-pack of Bourbon County Stout.
Yeah, that's like I don't.
You know, I've paid up to $25 for a 4-pack of Bourbon County Stout, and this is what 12.7 fluid ounce. Again, you're getting 0.7 fluid ounces more. Hopefully, with some age, it gets better.
Yeah, maybe like a little more sweetness.
We'll see.
Uh,
Higher hopes. Higher hopes.
yes.
Here we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Still thin.
Still thin.
Carbonation's way down.
Carbonation's like non-existent, as you could tell by the.
By the eruption.
But
There is
it's
more
sweeter.
Yeah, there's more sweetness. It's not as like alcoholic-y.
It's a lot of bourbon-y.
Yeah. But it's not like it's smooth. It doesn't give you that harsh burn anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's very mellow.
It's really good.
I-
In comparison,
Yeah, in comparison, yes,
it's leaps and bounds better. As a barrel-aged
I still don't like
stout,
the thin. Like it's thin to me. I don't. This,
Right.
It seems actually a little thicker, but
if they didn't tout themselves as being older viscosity
Yeah.
and saying it's not your 30 weight, and then you get all these people on Beer Advocate or other websites reviewing it saying how thick it is. I mean,
if this is thick, I'd like to then you're drinking Bourbon County, like you're eating it with a fork.
right. You have to cut it with a knife.
Yeah,
and
you
then
gotta cut it, you
eat
chew it
bites,
for a little
yeah.
bit. Yeah, it's to me this is thick at all.
Yeah, it's thicker than a Bud Light.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's way better than a Bud Light, but I'm just talking about like the people that must be calling this thick must not be having a
Yeah, I don't think they're having
regular craft beers to begin with.
Right. That's what I think about it.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, very disappointed with the fresher.
Yeah. I don't even think I want to keep drinking that one. If I had my druthers.
If I had the ability to put it back in the bottle and then sit on it for 3 years,
That would make it tolerable. I don't... Not knocking it. It's not like the worst thing we've had.
going from this to back to that,
Yeah, I'm not even...
oh my god.
Just make it worse, I bet.
I feel like a victim of some sort of robbery. Like paying $17
You
for
look
a
like
bottle.
the robber in said robbery. With your stash. He had a very thick mustache, like a pedophile. Right, Wario.
Bizarro. Anyway,
Alright, we're gonna rate these suckers?
do we have to?
No.
We have to. It's part of the show. Sometimes we forget
We
to
don't have
because it's
to.
like review number 17 of the
Yeah,
night. But
that's true.
here's the thing. And I can't fast forward 3 years, but
Yeah.
4 years. If you get some 13,
Sit on it.
sit on it. Don't
For
even
the
have
love
it.
of
Don't
God,
even
sit
have
on
it.
it,
It's
yeah.
not even that good now. So hopefully it's better down the road.
Yeah.
If you haven't been exposed to many other barrel-aged stouts, then you might find it thick, you might find it strong, you might find it good. Do yourself a favor and get some KBS. Track that down if you can.
Yeah.
Bourbon County
Put
Stout.
the effort into it.
You know, even get some stuff that's more readily available, like the oak aged Yeti. I mean, at least that's barrel
Yeah.
aged.
If you're up in Maine, get like Thirsty Dog Siberian Night.
Oh hell yeah!
Jesus. Or now Dragon's
Oh,
Milk.
Dragon's Milk.
That's everywhere now. That's so like it's
And
still
fraction of the cost.
Yeah.
You get a 4-pack for that price.
Yeah, it's that's
And
what
it's
I would
probably
go
about
for.
the same viscosity. The Dragon's Milk is
Yeah, that was thin.
but still.
But it had
packed
all,
a punch.
yeah, it had all the
Great
great
flavor.
flavors.
All right. Because it's not awful, but for what it is, it's not that great. I'm gonna give it a 4.
You're generous.
I'm generous. Yeah.
I was gonna give it 2.5.
I've had a lot worse, but I had high expectations for it.
Yeah.
You know, cork and cage, nice presentation,
Yeah.
looks cool, nice write up on the side. You know, you read the reviews online.
You ask people about it.
I was
it's
getting
like,
so
they rave
psyched
about it.
to try it. Like, I almost didn't even want to drink them because they were going to be so good.
Yeah.
What a disappointment.
Yeah.
Then you go to the 2010, you have 4 years of age on it.
Yep.
And that's phenomenal in comparison.
In comparison. So much better.
If I had this by itself, and this being a 4, but if I had this by itself, I'd probably give this between a 5.5 and a 6, because it's not the same I mean, the price is up there with the same caliber of
Right.
KBS and
Yeah.
Bourbon County, but the quality is just.
It's lacking a little.
This is not that bad. It's not as bad as this.
Yeah.
I am going to finish this. I'm probably not going to finish the 2013. I think I'll give it a 6 because
6.
with the age, I think it made it better.
Yes.
It mellowed it out. It's not boozy. It's got a nice barrel bourbon taste.
Mm-hmm.
Nice roastiness. It's almost got that like port winey taste like the Worldwide Stout.
Yeah.
And that sweet tanginess in the front. But then you get that nice barrel, almost Bourbon County like taste.
Yeah. The flavor notes are.
The
Its
aroma.
potential is there.
Yeah. Like if it was just a little bit thicker, a
Yep.
little bit more viscous, as the name
Yeah.
name states,
Yes.
this could have been so good. And here's the kicker. Here's the thing where like, oh well, you know, you're just having it fresh when you should just have it aged. Well, 9 out of 10, 99.9% of the time, you know, even more than 9 times out of 10,
Yeah, they want you drinking it fresh.
beer makers make a beer that you should drink fresh, with
Yeah.
some exceptions. Some.
Yeah.
There are some beers that say ages well up to 5 years in the bottle, age for 10 years, ages indefinitely. Certain things like this, you can age. You know, with a certain alcohol content, you can age.
Yep.
So, I don't want people saying, "Oh, you're being so harsh because this is fresh and you should wait." Okay. Well, how come I can drink a fresh bottle of KBS or a fresh bottle of Bourbon County, or a fresh bottle of Dragon's Milk, a fresh bottle of Thirsty Dog,
Yeah.
Siberian Night? I can drink a fresh bottle of that, and I can drink a 5-year-old bottle of that,
Absolutely.
and I'll enjoy both.
Yeah.
I'll enjoy both for different reasons.
Yeah.
I'll enjoy the heat from the fresh one,
Yep.
and all that,
And all the new stuff.
that
Yeah.
punch of flavor and that strength.
Yeah. And then
And
all the
then-
new stuff in the back end, like after you age it, like it totally changes.
And then you get this, you know,
Yeah.
like I think a Bourbon County Fresh is closer to a 4-year-old bottle of this.
Yeah.
You know, you're getting all that flavor right here, but it took 4 years to get that way.
Right.
No. So I'm not buying that argument where, you know, well, certain beers need some time to hit their sweet spot, but they should be at least decent to begin with.
Yes.
Unfortunately, this is a beer that needs time for it to be good. Some people don't have the time and money and the investment and the storage space just to
Right.
buy a 6-pack, a case, or whatever. And what happens if this just being a different batch, you know, 3 years after that,
Yeah.
this might not turn out to be as good as this 4 years down
4
the
years.
road.
Yeah, absolutely. Air, transportation could.
So here's
sneak
my
in there.
suggestion: go to KJ Barron's and pick up whatever 2010s they have and enjoy them now.
Mhm.
And if you're feeling adventurous and ballsy, pick up some of these and hold on to them for 4 years.
Yep.
Maybe 3 years. I bet this would have been good last year too. I bet.
Yeah, probably a little better.
Maybe a little bit more carbonated.
Yeah.
But the viscosity, don't drink this thinking that you're going to be drinking mud.
Yeah. No.
So what do you think about how I?
No, you nailed it. Absolutely. It's the fact that it shouldn't take 4 years
Right.
to get what is considered to be good.
Changing in 4 years is okay.
Yeah, but it shouldn't change to where
It's palatable and drinkable.
Yeah, and other companies are making it fresh like that.
That's the only thing I was trying to drive home. That just because it's fresh doesn't mean it has to suck.
Right. You don't make something under average, like below average, to...
They need to make it like the new Stone and say, okay, enjoy after such and such a date. If they know that it's not going to be good until such and such date, I mean, that's the exception. That's a beer company that's, taking the aging and the craft beer aging phenomenon or the art of craft beer aging and taking it to the level where they're actually releasing a beer saying, hey, wait at least a few months before you try it, but it's going to be best after a certain date.
Right.
And that's kind of like the first people to actually do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
They did the enjoy buys, but now they're going to do the enjoy afters. And we'll get some. I'm not a big fan of sours, but we'll get some of those just for the show. But anyway, if you see this, get an old one. If you see it fresh, and you have $17 to possibly waste, hang on to it. Don't drink it fresh.
Yeah, just sit on it for a little while.
And after this review, you're probably not even going to buy it because it might not be that good.
So the one person that watches this won't buy it.
Rich, I hope you're listening.
Yeah, Rich. Don't waste your money.
Or our buddy from New York that stopped commenting on everything.
That's true, too. Yeah. I hope he's okay.
I miss him.
I miss him, too. So, but as far as the score for me, I was going to give this a 5.
5?
Yep.
And 2.5?
2.5.
Wow. So at least it doubles with age.
Yeah, I mean, because it brought out all the flavors that I was looking for. But the viscosity wasn't there. The lack thereof, yeah.
In both.
Yeah, it was just, I like a nice, chewy, thick stout that's got all that stuff. I think that holds all those bourbon flavors a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a little sad right now.
Yeah, my wallet's a little sad.
Yeah, I bet.
Well,
there you have it, folks.
That's a bummer.
Can't win them all.
But while you're at KJ Barron's looking for these, they also have other craft beers that are actually decent. So
they do.
Go there and see Ed and get a 2010. Stay away from the 2013. Just make sure you check the bottle. They have the vintage.
Yeah, they say it on there.
Yeah.
2010 is written on the bottom.
2013 is written up here. So, and this is in color. That's in black and white.
There you go. So
yeah.
Look for black and white first.
Black and white. Thanks again for tuning in. Johnny Wingnut and the Ant-Man.
Later, interwebs.
See you next time and shive on.